Hello everybody, welcome back. We are starting with two more games in the 1900 low level. Let's begin. We are playing with white. Let's open with e4, e5. Let's play a king's gambit. Is accepted. Okay, this is a good move actually. Giving up this pawn is important. Woo. Challenging line, I would say. I have to give up this check, I'm afraid. And now yeah, potentially going here, this diagonal shouldn't be very bad. We are going to lose the castling privileges here. And try to get this pawn. It's going to be a bit annoying. Probably going here. Let's see. We may see even bishop here. I don't mind exchanging pieces. You know what if you know what I mean. Get this to develop the knight here, so that this knight cannot take the bishop, I guess. And if I go here, he could potentially take the knight and then take this pawn. This pawn. Let's go small, protect everything. I mean the bishop, and attack this pawn. Right now I had to defend somehow. Maybe like this, maybe like this, I don't know. Actually, this was a mistake. Now I'm realizing, because we have this tactic. What am I thinking about? Oh my god. This was there. Still is risky, but getting the castling privileges of the opponent is also good. But still, the tactic is there. We're on the pawn. Let's see if he can defend both. I don't think he's developing the queen like this. I don't think so. Who knows? Maybe this is what he's planning now. Going here. Okay. But we have this convenient move. Going occupying this square, so yeah. Not so easy. We're getting another tempo on the queen. Like this. This is not bad. He's going to give up this bishop. But look at this. We get with tempo on the queen, so he can't. Maybe here now. And then he loses control of this pawn and this diagonal. This. Oh. But this is not going to end well for him. For starters, we have this. This is what I'm going to play. And this is going to end poorly for him, I guess. Wait a minute. I pick up the pawn. Yeah, he doesn't castle, but the rook could potentially go here. The king is stuck right here. What about this? Then we find this. This is the problem. Okay, let's pick up this pawn. Maybe we see this even. This could be risky, falling into the same tactic, so he has to decide whether to take it or a dark square, this one or this one. Potentially running here, but running there. We could even go here and do the same tactic with the idea of exchanging queens. This queen for this queen, this pawn is protected. Okay. Or even, yeah. Yeah, going here. Exchanging queens, but not really. Because the queen is defended and mine is not. It is tricky. This position is tricky. Okay, probably going here. The knight is going there and there. Let's go here and here. Yeah, we're going here. It's just to activate the queen. Going here. The queen wants to go here. Potentially this move should have been played earlier. But still. With the bishop here, why not? I mean, what am I thinking? Okay, if we can exchange queens, so this is a threat, for sure. I can exchange queens. I think my structure is better. 4 against 2, healthy pawns on the queen side, and here 2 versus 1, so he's defending. Now okay, this pawn is defending us, kind of. But the queen wants to go here, potentially, so going here, covering this square with check should be a natural move to do. And now there are several options. Maybe the knight comes here, which is good, because the bishop would be controlling the knight, even though it's pinned. If the pin is relieved, then the knight will be controlled. So good. And actually this knight here could be brilliant. Look at this octopus knight. And the queen cannot go here. The rook could think of going there. Maybe this is what he wants. To pivot there. Pivot there. My knight would be pinned. And I could not give a check here, for instance. This is annoying, actually. This is really annoying. What about... I think exchanging queens. Yeah, this is going to be. This is going to be. Let's exchange queens. I think I'm having more problems than he's having. So exchanging queens here shouldn't be too bad. If rook here, we have this, we check. And now we exchange queens, we are hitting the rook. And this knight is very tricky, extremely tricky. For instance, rook here, done. Rook there, done. And the knight could be threatened like this, we go here. This pawn is soft, so he has to remain defending it. So let's go here. I expect rook here. It's tricky because I have this move, then it's not simple. Okay. Interesting. He wants to bring the knight here. Let's go here because yeah. We are threatening this, and we are winning most likely this pawn. This is a huge pawn to win, and the knight doesn't have time to go there. This knight or this knight. And coordinating here. This is a timely move. This square is very juicy. Delivering a fork like this, and let's say the king moves, we still fork the rook and the pawn. If it's the rook who moves, let's say here, we can pick up the pawn straight ahead, so it's looking good. Due to a defense with tactic, we have always this fork. Not bad. Going there, for instance, yeah, we pick up the pawn. Pick up the pawn and develop the darker square bishop. This is, for instance, necessary. He cannot pick up the bishop because of the same tactic, the fork. And now I think retreating with the bishop, because we don't have any forks. And this bishop is unprotected, so let's go back. He can win the pawn back, but at least we have stabilize. Really? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, if he takes this pawn, we hit the rook. There is no knight check because problem is a retreat here. This could be tricky. Okay, we pick up this pawn. We are hitting the rook. Yeah, no, there is this square, but we are defending and there is no time. You have to retreat with the rook, and now we have this square with the, for instance, this is tricky, like x-raying the knight and thinking of this. Okay, so for instance, we can pick up this pawn, and the check is nothing. This check is really nothing. It's not dangerous at all. We are thinking of this move, picking up this rook, so be careful. Yep. For instance, I can go here. I can go here. I don't want to be completely... I have this square. I mean, this pawn, this knight, and so on. He could lateral mate me if I'm on this square on the h3. So I don't really like it. He could potentially come here. So I don't know. Maybe this move was better. Yeah, I misplayed it a little bit. But at least we are defending this pawn. Okay. Now going here shouldn't be too bad. He could potentially go here or here with the rook. I think here to attack this pawn, but we are threatening this. It's not easy. And now we have this square. The bishop and knight are coordinating on this e6 square. If king up, we can go with the rook here. It's tricky. I mean, potentially this move is the best one for me right now. Rook here. I think so. This rook is not doing anything. We can pressure this knight. It depends what he does, of course. Let's see. But picking up a pawn can be very, very juicy as well. I think the decision of exchanging queens was good. The weaknesses proved a very easy game by me. For instance, taking this pawn is really good. Pinning the knight. Yeah, this should be very good. Yeah, but you have this, and now this should be game. So this knight was a beast. Was a 5 points knight. Crazy. Let's see the game review. I'm curious. Well, let's see how we did it. Oh, computer is there. Okay, 87, but it's not bad. Messy positions are more difficult for humans than quiet ones. So for a complicated game, it's not bad at all. This is a tricky line. I mean, he thinks I should do this. I don't know about that. This is a bad move, okay. Okay, yeah. Bad move about this tactic. This tactic was seen by me and my opponent one move later. So with the bell lob, going there, and now this move works. Going back is bad move. Yeah, okay, we talk about it. First, queen up because the king, if this knight goes here, the king cannot retreat, so this check was stronger, I think. Unnecessary move. This is a good move. Check first, okay. Yeah, check first. Okay. I allowed this. Okay. Check. This is a strong move. The position. No, so good. Okay, interesting. Like offering a queen exchange, but on e6. But this way is the queen exchange is for sure with check, coming with check. And now the game was easier for us. And a strong move, a brilliant move. Because we are defending with a tactic, and now things. Okay, look. Yeah, also here we talk about this. This square was better for the king. Okay. Kind of an inaccuracy. We pick up the pawn, and this is the nail in the coffin, because this tricky knight and finally end up forking king and rook. So let's go, new game. Let's see if we can climb up the ranks. This time playing with black. This is quite good. And let's see what we have. I'm going to play the King's Gambit decline this time. Sometimes I have played this in so India defense. And yeah. And pin. I have to defend the knight. Let's castle. I want to break with c5, but if possible, this is what I was waiting for. This move, the bishop was spent a tempo, one move to get out of the first rank and allow for castling. But now I think it's a good time to take here. He has to take back, and yes, breaking in the center immediately, I would say. Or we could potentially do this. He's uncastled, so we are going to do this, try to expand, and at the same time break here. This is impossible. He does this. Stopping this move creates some holes here, so every move has its downsides. And now we gain a tempo on the bishop. You cannot go here, going there. I think we are going to we are going to ask this bishop where he wants to do, what he wants to do. Going here, remain there, or taking the knight. Okay, we gain a tempo, it's important. And I think we are there to push. This is a backward, or can become a backward pawn. And I want to go here next. This diagonal is really important. Let's see. I hope it's not too late. It could be. Knight here seems like a natural continuation. Pressing this knight is not the most important thing, but also this pawn. So I may have to release the tension. Would it be okay to push and create a 3 versus 2 majority on the queen side? Could be an idea. If a knight here, potentially this with tempo, and then taking and trying to go there and occupy this diagonal. I don't know. Taking, no. Taking, I cannot take. Okay, interesting. So that's for sure. This should be the move. And now the rooks are going to come here, so it can be a bit tricky, but okay. This is weird because okay, he wants to take and then push, or stabilize the knight. he wants to stabilize the knight. Yeah, this is it. Still a game. Okay, this rook, I think this rook belongs here in front of the queen, and making room for a knight here just in case he wants to form a kind of battery in the future, defending the bishop if this queen goes away. Yeah, I think so. Rook here in front of the queen. Tactics will always favor this rook against this queen if this is not going to open, but who knows, you can make use or limit white's possibilities, but also defending this bishop. The thing is, now for instance he's doing the same and this rook is coming here, so I think going here should be okay. Yeah, it should be okay. So let's go here, and I'm pressuring a little bit this pawn, but not really. There is always the rook is defending this pawn. No, I didn't want to. Yeah, I think we can take with the knight, and when bishop goes here, we liquidate. Is this a exchange that favors me or not? Because it's not clear for me. The knight could potentially jump here. Okay, let's take, because I have to decide with which piece to take. And this bishop is annoying. I mean, this pressure here is really annoying. Even though it is not the queen or the king who is on this diagonal, and this knight, okay, I could always jump here, something like this, but yeah. Bishop is going to retreat here, controlling the knight. I don't know exactly what to do. I could potentially go here and do some what? I don't get it. Okay, it's the rook who is taking. And the bishop will be exchanged. No, I'm going to take this powerful bishop, and then I expect rook takes. I may want to, if I go here, knight here could be an idea, even pushing the pawn. I'm going here to exchange the bishop. Hope I'm not missing anything. This knight is defended. So, wait. This is a blunder. Bishop first. This is a blunder. And now we are picking up this bishop. And he can get the piece back. It's crazy. But at least we get a pawn. And which pawn do we want? Huh. It's not possible to counter attack. It's getting a pawn. Yeah, let's pick up this. Let's do this. Potentially. Bishop here defending everything. And this is defended. I mean, there could have been a problem here, but not. It's defended. Queen, a rook, and this rook has to go to an open file. I expect him to use this file, and I'm going here. This is defended. Let's but we can see something like this. In which case okay, going there. Why don't we exchange queens? Would you like to exchange queens? It would be very nice for me. This is not a tactic. Not a tactic. Okay, and let's go here. Defending, pressuring this pawn. Knight back is not defending. Yeah, there are no tricks. This pawn is very weak. Defending, but look at this. Boom. Already a killer move. This should be a killer move. And the bishop is defended. Okay. Good idea. And you have to take with the rook. And you get this. You have to counter the bishop, and I take this. You have to take the bishop, and this is another pawn, and going after these pawns. I mean, I don't care about this pawn as long as I can create some counterplay here. If you try to defend like this, of course I push, so it's not going to work. And this, okay, this is a good idea. Okay, let's go here. A good defense. would say. Let's defend here. And place the rook there. Pushing. Pushing. He could potentially push and try to pick up this pawn. Yeah, this was not the best by me, but I'm going to disrupt also the pawn structure, so it's not going to be so easy by him. Now picking up the pawn with tempo. Still work to do. Okay, this should be game. I'm picking up this pawn, I guess. Or this one is very good. I mean, after this I pick up this pawn. Okay, I only have a minute, so it's tricky. I only have a minute, but these two pawns should be game. But yeah, let's see. Let's push, pass pawn, push of course, and go up. Yeah, that's it. He resigns. It was a very good position. Still, with just 1 minute, it's tricky. Let's see how we play this game. 93%, not bad at all. And we have a Queen's Gambit declined. Till now, these are all book moves. This is the best move. This is also book move, best move. This is an inaccuracy. Why? Because he would have taken the knight, so it's maybe too early. How is the line straight ahead here, and he takes? Okay, and you have to take with the bishop, and you have this attacking the pawn, and you go with this structure. Okay, in this case we push the bishop back. This wasn't the best move. It's okay, this move is okay, but this was better. Fianchetto in the bishop on b7. We did it one move later. It's okay. The rook here was better. Going there, taking was better. Okay. Taking, and this is not. This is okay, but not the best move. That is inaccurate. Okay, activating the rook is better. Okay. Taking the bishop, taking the knight. There's a taking the bishop with the knight. It's a mistake. He has to take the bishop first and then the knight. Yeah. So now we are winning exchange. After this, we have this intermediate, but he didn't see that. Or banked on this tactic. We have we take the right pawn with check. We could have taken this pawn as well, but this file for an attack was much dangerous. And try to exchange, was not possible. After this move, we managed to exchange, got another pawn, and this wasn't the best move apparently. It was better to try to, I guess, I thought about this idea as well. Going here and trapping the lateral influence of this rook, so like restricting this rook to this rank. But of course, right now it would attack this pawn, and it's not. But maybe after this, going here, I mean, why not? Because okay, he goes here, and it's not the best. Okay, we do this, and pushing the pawn and create another pass pawn. But then he would have taken this, and this would have been a pass pawn of his own, and I didn't want to allow counterplay. This was maybe too much. A little bit better would have been this, and then this. No counterplay with allow. But in this case, I allowed this counterplay. We did that, because why not? And in this case, we take. And this is the best move, picking up. No, wow. Okay, we pick up this pawn, we defend, go here. And after this, he resigned. There is no much to do. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and thumbs up. See you in the next video.